Hi, survivors. So I guess it's story time. So the day before Thanksgiving is always a hard one for me, and it's because about 8 or 9 years ago now, it's hard to keep track, but about 8 or 9 years ago, on the day before Thanksgiving, that is when I got into a disagreement with John, and I ended up getting kicked out of the house and not being able to go to Thanksgiving the next day. So it starts off, the day is all right, Balboa Island. It's beautiful down there. You're looking at the ocean. It's just so gorgeous. And then I go throughout my day. I go grocery shopping for Thanksgiving. I get all of the stuff for Thanksgiving to cook at my mom's new place in Balboa Island. I was really excited for it. Then I went to go see my sister get her hair done. I saw my hairstylist because she's also my sister's hairstylist, but she was doing my sister's hair. And we started talking about my mom's boyfriend. She told us that he was really weird when she cut his hair, that he was saying inappropriate things to her, and just that he was not a good guy and that we really needed to keep an eye on him. And then we were also talking about how he was in the hospital and how we all thought that was kind of weird. So I go home. I'm at my mom's new place, Balboa Island, staying in her guest bedroom, and I'm looking for a Q-tip. I see his stuff everywhere. And then I also open the door to the closet that we were staying in, and I see a box, and the box is open, and then it has his nursing certificate just right there for me to see. So I asked my mom, and I said, his stuff is here. You said he's not moving in. Why is his stuff here? And so she would tell me, like, Tara, he stays there a lot. He needs somewhere to put his stuff. And I was just not buying it. And then he also had this crazy story about 2 or 3 of his cars getting stolen in storage, and that his motorcycle got stolen along with all his other stuff, and that there was an insurance claim on that. So I thought that that was really suspicious also. So I told my mom, like, what about all of the cars? Like, he says he's a doctor and he's using your car all the time. Like, that's not right. That's weird. And I've seen my mom with so many men that have not treated her right. She didn't have the greatest picker. She has a great guy now, but I felt protective over my mom, and I felt like I had to protect her because she was unable to see these red flags. And when you're in it, it's really hard to see these red flags, because when you're in it, you're getting that oxytocin and you're just in it. So anyhow, John, I'm talking to my mom. She's in the doorway of the guest bedroom, and we're just talking this over, and she's a little bit irritated that I'm even questioning her relationship. And then that's when John comes up behind her. He tells me, he says, I don't want my mom to be happy. I want my mom's money, that I only want my mom for myself. And I say, no, John, that's what you want. I tell him to go fuck himself. I think I told him that a few times, actually. And then I ended up packing up my stuff because my mom was yelling and we were all yelling at each other, and I didn't know what to do. I wasn't welcome there. This was now his house. And so I packed up my stuff and I went to my sister's. That's when he sent my sister texts from my mom's phone pretending to be her. And that's when he would tell my sister to go jump off of a building. Head first would be preferred. And he was texting all of this from my mom's phone. So that was a horrible night. And then the next day, I didn't go to Thanksgiving, even though I bought all the food for it. And all my other siblings, except for me and my sister, went. Well, my sister actually did go, but she caused a little bit of a scene there, and she said some words to John. But it was really sad, and I ended up having just a meal with my sister's boyfriend, my boyfriend at the time, and then my sister and her husband ended up coming over after their Thanksgiving with my mom. So that's my Thanksgiving story. And if you have a story similar or just drama on today, or on Thanksgiving, I'm sending you lots of love because today is a hard